was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong, 'cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, cause it's showtime. Bada bing. Bada go.
Welcome to the morning show. You saw that Frozen?
I saw that.
It's like the movie Frozen.
Look how nice and strong this is.
Do you know that was stronger now than it's ever been? Don't do that.
Stronger?
Listen, that. It was loose. And she didn't drop it. I dropped it. I didn't catch it. She gave it to me and it fell out of my hand.
Good morning,
I blamed
Ju.
her.
Today's only Tuesday?
Yes.
It's Taco Tuesday in the house.
No, don't do that. It's no,
Taco
I
Tuesday,
don't like
taco.
I don't like
You don't like
that
tacos?
word. Makes me nauseous. Taco Tues. Who eats a taco on a Tuesday?
Most people. Do
What? Beer and tacos. That's the
beer and
most
tacos.
disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Why?
Beers and taco?
His mic's not even on. Is your mic on? Oh, no, not at all.
That's right. Keep it off.
You like Modelo.
What the hell is a Modelo?
A beer.
The beer?
A beer for champions.
I like tacos and tequila.
You've got your Godfather ring on, I see.
That's right, because you know there's gonna be blood all over the place today.
Nice.
Listen, before we get started,
Yes.
I want to thank. What the hell is that?
Her battery.
My goodness, that computer's gonna explode. I want to thank the music that we played before the show started. Our good friend, Kendra Erica, Kendra,
Kendra, Erica.
Erica.
I
for
think that
beautiful
vaccine went
version.
to your brain.
No,
Second selling.
no, I'm
Right?
not good at names. Okay,
Pfizer vaccine.
Can you multitask?
I'm doing it now.
I see that. Hence my question. Can you multitask?
But I want to thank Kendra for letting us do that, and we're going to be working hopefully with Kendra and some other artists that I've been talking to. You know what the nice thing is about music? That a lot of artists have hidden music that they've never published. Even Kendra.
And the Hendrix album over
And then
there.
there's people who wish they could sing. And those should remain nameless. And that music should never be published. But they have this nice thing where nobody's ever heard some of the music, and we're going to be blessed enough to bring it. So there was a person, I hope she's watching, maybe she's checking this out, I don't know, who played the violin, and I thought she played it really well. And I said, why don't you come play? I didn't even introduce myself, which might have been a problem.
She think you're creepy too?
Probably.
You got that creepy thing going. You don't, but people think you are.
I'm very creepy.
You're not creepy, but I guess
No, I'm
people think
creepy.
like, why? Why?
Because they have talents. And if you look at Cracker Barrel, look at her talent.
You know,
She multitasks.
100%.
Look, she changes her mask every day. I'm wearing a new mask every day, and my allergies are better.
Sometimes I feel like I must talk to myself, and then I think people hear me, but clearly they don't listen. There's the difference between hearing and how many cups of coffee do you have there?
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
Yeah, like two.
How many cups of coffee do you have on the table?
This is my decaf, and this is not.
No, I make high octane.
Yes, I would probably have
octane.
to put something in this to slow it down. We got to get some decaf.
Because you're getting older?
No, 50-50.
You're getting older.
This is too strong.
You're getting older.
It's the best.
Yeah, but you're 20.
It's the vaccine.
It's the best.
You're getting older.
I'm going to tell you, there's something in this vaccine. I went last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to the bathroom. I usually don't get up in the middle of the night. I was peeing for like 3 hours.
You were drinking water.
Is that what
How's
it
it
is?
feel to have your body hydrated again? It's
then-
a beautiful
and-
feeling.
And then I'm something. They must put something in this thing because I wanted to work last night, and then they could say, "Get back to bed." Urgh. I was like, "No, I'm gonna go work." I'm like full of energy. What is going on?
Well, I have to make an announcement, and I'm really excited because now I can actually let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
That we are starting a podcast class with Space of Mind. Starting Monday, it's a 6-week program with the elementary and the middle school kids. So I'm really excited that we are officially doing this program.
Because I got the shot.
No, because
I'm
contracts.
trying to marinate
Because
the two
I was
subjects.
working late, is why.
Oh.
Contracts have been signed, and the kids are excited, and I'm really looking forward to it. Teddy's going to be doing it with us. Teddy and Eminem, and you and me. We're
I
going
got to
sort
talk
of
to you about this
take turns. Why?
because I saw the curriculum.
Too hard?
It's just not me.
Well, it's a structure, and then it's all in the delivery of how you deliver it.
Yeah.
What do I do that's structured?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. However, they need a curriculum to follow so they can read at the same time. So these slides go up, and then you can talk about it. You can jump around, do your magic, and share your toys and your bell and the sounds. But for them to understand the difference between podcasting and radio. And then you're going to confuse them and say you do both at the same time.
But it is both at the same time. Okay.
But anyway, I'm very
Okay.
excited and thankful to Space and
Ladies
Mind
and
that we
gentlemen.
are doing this program.
888-994-4995. Set up the phone. I want you to call. I want you to explain to me, Lucy, the difference between a podcast and real radio.
Oh, it's on slide number 2.
Real radio and podcast?
Yes. Slide
Oh, I
number
gotta-
2 of the curriculum
gotta read
explains
this.
the difference between podcasting and real radio.
And then I want to know the difference between podcasting, real radio, and television.
We didn't go to the television route, but on
Or
the
video route, social media.
YouTube video.
Okay. I want you to tell me the difference.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Podcasting is a downloadable show on the internet, which is essentially usually free. Radio works with the air signals and radio waves and sound waves to deliver the information to the radio by
Really?
definition.
Really?
Yes.
So what you're telling
Teddy.
So what you're telling me is the radio is delivering something to the radio.
Via radio waves and sound
Radio
waves.
waves.
Yes.
So why is it that AmpItUp.fm, my online radio station, plays music, DJ, and the whole nine? How do you explain that phenomenon?
Because it's internet radio versus WWNN radio. I know. And then it gets muddied because we're on an app, which is really downloadable, which is like a podcast. I know.
Hold on, it gets more complicated.
It does.
AMP2 TV Productions has a video production at the radio station.
Correct.
So explain that, Lucy.
So that will be day 6 of the podcast class, and they get to do a field trip and see what we get to do.
But there is differentiation.
All right, talking to the microphone, differentiations. I think you hurt your mouth on that word.
Yeah, I mean, but there is differentiations to podcast, TV, and radio.
There is.
Yeah,
Okay, what is it?
I would say like with a podcast, you can do an episode or you can do a segment within. You can do a segment within 8 times of the day. The radio, you have to be structured. There has to be a time limit on you.
That's a good point.
You do come on.
But I can structure the radio, tape it at any time during the day too.
Yeah, no, correct. But like that goes to other higher ups that are in the radio. What is it? That
More
are-
corporate based.
The more corporate based, like they will give you a segment. With podcasting, you control everything.
Well, let me ask you a question. You guys know A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the alphabet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it is we teach what the letter A means and the letter B means and the letter C means using examples of the letter. But the bottom line here is that we're really explaining what the alphabet means because there are two different things. The word apple is not the alphabet, but it is part of the alphabet. And I think that the problem with teaching this particular curriculum is everybody has standardized thoughts of what things are. Yeah. Like you
Yes.
box it all in. This is the way it's supposed to be and everything else.
I'm not saying, but
Hold on, let me finish. I let you talk. Hold on. So my thing is this. If I teach you something and you teach me something back, that's what I want to learn.
okay.
I want them to tell me what they think it means, not what it means, because there's no such thing as it. See, NYU
Well, that's
did
when
this
you're
to
open
me.
for discussion. That's when they have to share it with you.
That's
And
what
then
we
were
did the
looking-
first time.
And then we're looking for podcasts. So there is a podcast out by kids about animal farts. And it is not that I put that in the curriculum because
Why
I don't
not?
think she's quite ready for us to do that. But it's really funny because it shows kids the video of the cartoon animal and how different animals make different farts.
I like that.
It's you're gonna love
Does
it.
a
Chelsea was
chicken-
dying.
Does a chicken fart?
Passive.
Does a chicken fart?
It has to.
Everything farts.
A butt, you know.
It has a butt.
It has a butt.
Butt, so it has a butt, so it should. You know?
How do you know it has a butt? And why do you keep turning off your mic when you should be leaving it on?
I'm not
He's
talking
leaning
about,
towards
but,
it.
like, but it has to have.
Does a squirrel fart?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you should watch the podcast.
It flatulates. Everything.
Does an elephant fart?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, most definitely.
Does a whale? You know a whale is a mammal?
Of course.
Yeah.
And you know it has breasts?
Birds can't fart or burp.
You are a vast world of information.
How do you know a bird can't fart?
It's
It's a what?
it's a real thing. That's why if you've ever seen if birds have like chewing gum on the floor or something, it causes gas to build up in their stomachs and they can't pass gas, so they explode.
A bird explodes because it can't fart.
They cannot, Yeah. 'cause
I
it's
heard-
in its body.
I heard that
explodes?
the bird doesn't fart because there's too much water in its. You know, for a bird poops. You ever seen a bird fly around and poop on you?
Yeah.
Well, if it poops, it's got to be able to.
No,
But it
she
has
said
too
they
much water.
explode,
Yeah, it has too much water in the system.
and they explode.
That's why a bird's stool is always watery.
Ever wonder how Teddy has all this information in her mind?
Yes.
Like, at what point of your curriculum did you learn that birds explode? As a child who loves Disney, that would just horrify me if I actually was there
Somebody
and saw
taught
a bird
you that?
explode.
I can't tell you who or where. I don't remember, but I know I've learned it.
Oh, I gotta ask, how's your mom?
She's very good. Her arm is a little sore, but she's good.
I was thinking we didn't see you yesterday. She went, everything was good.
Yeah, we got a little scared yesterday because her arm got a little red and sore, but she's good this morning.
I didn't even look.
What'd she get?
She got Pfizer, I think.
But she went to that place.
She went to
They
Trade
were
Winds,
only
right?
giving Pfizer.
Okay.
I got it too. I was shocked
Oh, Trade Winds only has Pfizer?
yesterday. I don't know if it changes, but I got the director's number here. We got to call him then, and I'm gonna give out the phone number. But I got Dan because they need at BrowardMRU.com. They need volunteers because apparently they're gonna open it up real soon, and they're gonna be thousands of people out there. April 12th. That was the second shot or her first?
That was her first.
But she feels good? Other than her arm.
Yeah, other than her arm, she feels good.
I reached out for a glass of water yesterday. And I went, oh, that hurts. And then I woke up this morning, I'm ready to rock and roll. I don't know what they put in this thing, but I feel like I could take on the world right now.
We'll wait until you get your second one first.
Here, give that number. Take this number down.
954-686-4273. And thank you to Ellen for giving us this number. This is a hotline to schedule your vaccine appointments in Broward County. So your mom
Oh, really?
rocked it.
I might
So
have
if you
that.
need it, I'll give you the number. Give it out again.
My
954-686-4273.
You give it out too fast.
And that's the schedule?
954
No, stop talking when she gives the number.
686-4273.
You got it?
No.
Okay, give it the
Let's put it
paper.
on the lower third.
Put it on the lower third.
686-4273. Yes, this takes you to Broward Health, I believe. It's something part of Broward Health. And it's scheduled appointments and different facilities, different drive-through facilities. So you stayed in your car, your mom too?
Yeah.
Yep.
She said they didn't even take her temperature. She was in the car the whole time.
That's amazing. And she's feeling good.
And they make you
Nice
make you
awesome.
answer the question 6 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to make sure.
And then there's a blue dot. You get
Broward
a blue
County.
dot for the information, and whoop, you fly right through.
954-686-4273. I know, there's pressure on for me to get it. Pressure.
And it's Broward
And then I think, when do I ever conform to
MRU.com
pressure?
for
It usually makes
volunteers.
me not
Broward
conform to
MRU.
pressure, so.
No, don't. There ain't no pressure. I already
Broward
called.
Exactly.
You're gonna go.
Because there's-
I talked to Chuck. You're going. 'Cause
Exactly.
You gotta get it done. And I'm working a deal. I talked to Dan. Working a deal so the kids, we're all gonna go down there and volunteer a couple of days.
They
So
can't go
we-
till they're vaccinated.
But I make. Hello, that's the deal. I'm working on
They
deal.
can't go till they're all safe and tucked
That's the
away.
deal. That's the deal. That's
Yes, sir.
volunteers. I'm working out a deal with that. We'll see what happens.
How was your weekend? Welcome back.
Good, thank you. It was very long and a lot of lectures.
What was the lectures on?
Lead acquisition, marketing, fun.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You learned
It
some
was
stuff?
informative, yeah. I fell asleep during a few of them because I was exhausted.
You fall asleep during a lecture? Wow. How do you do that?
There was a lead lecture, which I don't need to do. I just went
Leads?
through the necessary one.
Oh, you can give a class now, a seminar by
Not really.
Teddy.
So I saw Google put out an article that SEO is no longer what people are using. Is that true?
Yeah.
They
SEO
changed
is
now.
out. It has now changed.
Well, because SEO used to be something that almost no one knew how to do, so it helped a lot. But now every single website has SEO optimization, so unless you're paying, at this point it's pay for Google Ads.
Google Ads, right? That is what I saw. And then I thought, well, Google wrote the article, so I wasn't really sure if it was true, but apparently I guess it is.
Because you can put the best SEO keywords in, you can do the best optimization. But if someone's paying $5,000 a month or more, which a lot of pieces do, you're not going ahead of them.
No, I think that if you keep adding to the mix and 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 you keep doing and keep doing, I think it works. I think you've made your point with what you've done with Artful Dodger. And I've seen them grow and he's seen it grow and the word is getting out and more people are asking me. I also want to make a switch. I want to switch the cafe show on Fridays to 6 o'clock drive time as opposed to 7. I get bombarded. Even Mo says, I can't believe you're on the radio. I says, what is wrong with you? I've known you 6 years. Hello.
6 o'clock is a coveted drive time. And when we tell people that, it's not just because we have nothing better to say. It's because it's really true. It's drive time. People don't leave work at 5 anymore. They really leave work at 6.
And it's funny because that show that was on Thursdays, I got 2 phone calls yesterday, and I didn't know how to answer it. But number one show that she did was last week and the week before.
Did they call her? They called the radio station.
They called the station. They called me. You've seen that Jody's been sending us more and more information.
Yeah.
Except that, people think that if you jump into the pool that you should come out soaking wet. And sometimes it takes a couple of dunks.
So what are some of the top things you learned this weekend while people are growing their business?
It was a lot of different marketing strategies that I want to start putting towards our websites and towards our social media. And it was just a lot of networking. So hopefully getting some people in the pipeline. Leads convention. It's just about learning what other people did and seeing how they succeeded, trying to put it towards your own stuff.
How was the conference? Safe?
It was very safe. It was a lot smaller than we thought it was going to be, which was really good. Everyone had their mask on the whole time. Even at the bars, people were really good about, you take your mask off, drink, and then people put them back on.
Wow.
Which I was shocked about because it was in Orlando. Which everywhere else they were not doing that. The conference there were.
Interesting.
They would drink and put the mask back on?
Yeah, you know how usually if you're drinking, you just keep it off until you're done? They would actually put it back on while they were talking to you. It was really nice.
That's very cool.
I think we should order the mask with the straw goes into the mask.
No, there's a mask with a flap now.
I know, but I don't like the flap because it's no different than just bringing your face down.
It's like a silicone mask. It's because of the flap.
No, but they have one with the straw slips into this knot. What do they call that?
The snot.
Not the snot.
That's what he
It's like
said.
a
I know.
knot.
Oh, it goes into a
A
grommet,
what?
into a
Like
hole.
it's not. It's sealed, but it slides in and out. The
Teddy's
straw.
friend was making them.
That to me is the answer to a lot of problems.
It's really interesting the way marketing is totally changing. But the thing is, it takes time and time.
And
wait,
consistency.
time? Right.
And things change. When you come up with a great idea and then I copy it, and your idea then has to get tweaked. And it's got to be the next best idea. There's no exact science to this thing. It makes me laugh when people says, well, it didn't work for me. Well, look what we're selling. I mean, you got to be honest, don't you? And you're looking at me. You got to be honest, don't you? If you got a product that needs work in its functionality.
But then there's this other thing called hope, where
Here
things
we
just
go.
happen to work and align when
There
you're
we
in
go.
line with your passion. So there's this just magical alignment when things work the way they're supposed to work, and that just supersedes everything. Sorry.
If I take
my
a-
paper towels, all of that just supersedes it all.
If I take an onion
Uh-huh.
and put it in a cake, in one of these things here, I put an onion, a raw onion pieces in here, and try to sell it as cologne, would you buy it?
Oh, can I tell you what I did, speaking of cologne, yesterday? After I did it, all I could do was laugh at myself and think you going, I can't believe you just did that.
What I do?
So I always use the same vanilla perfume. And 90% of the time, after the first time, the pump always breaks. So I've got one, the pump didn't break. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm going to pour the new one that has the broken pump into the old one where the pump works. So I pour the whole thing without a funnel. I'm thinking of you because the funnels are here and I don't want the funnels to smell like perfume. I fill the whole bottle, and afterwards I go, you could have just moved the pump into the new bottle. Right? 100%.
But this is what I'm talking about.
And after I got through the whole thing, I had your voice going, you could have just moved the pump into the new bottle and
Because to show you,
alleviated the
but
whole
there is
pour.
the little tweak.
That was a little tweak.
Do you know that the pump was invented for oil, cooking oil, and it didn't work because the cooking oil got stuck in the tube. It got hard, and that was the end of that. It's a lot like the glue. You ever notice the glue, the crazy glue, and it has a little spout? So they give you now the pin. You're supposed to be able to. You go to the hospital because you end up putting the pin in your finger trying to get it in that little hole, right?
It happened to me.
Of course, it happens to
I
everybody.
had to have surgery.
It happens to everybody.
That
Yeah.
finger right there.
I walked around with a hole in my finger bleeding for 3 days.
I did it with a scissor, and I totally missed, and I hit the nerve in my finger. And I had to have surgery for it. I had to have nerve reconstruction surgery from opening the crazy glue. You did the same thing?
I was cut off my finger.
You and I are dangerous.
I was opening a bagel, and there's the witness. I went to the hospital, and I had 27 stitches in there. They said, you may not be able to use your finger again.
Truly, you and I are in the same finger.
But the pump now is used for everything
scary,
except
yes.
oil.
What
Think
kind of
about that.
oil?
Cooking oil.
Really?
It's not used on any oil.
And they want it for oil as a way to move oil around. But it goes to show you sometimes you have to tweak an idea. It takes time. And then you have to consistently keep on top of your game.
It definitely takes time. And consistency over and over. It's never a one and done.
Never. Like Slick Speaks. When was the last show Slick Speaks you saw?
You doing one today?
When was the last time you saw a show?
It's been a while. Good morning.
Wow, 9:30 and the Blakster's in.
It should be over there, Teddy, or on the coffee cart or something right over there.
When was the last time
laughing.
you saw the Blakester?
Friday.
I mean, the
Slick,
Slickster.
what are you doing your show on today? You know what's happened? The past couple Tuesdays, we've been really busy. Teddy hasn't done her show either. You didn't do your show yesterday either.
You've been what? You've been taking shortcuts
I'm really busy every week.
every week.
Tuesdays are busy, I know.
So, what is it? I am doing my topic on what's happening political-wise. I'm always going back to politics.
Again?
Yeah.
It's a good subject matter, though. There's a lot of things you could talk about today. What happened yesterday?
Oh, no.
What, the shooting?
What happened yesterday and
What
with,
shooting?
In Colorado?
what they're displaying on the news about the whole riot. They have like a whole documentary about the riot, but I'm like, they claim that majority of the cops were like, what is it? Some of the cops were trying to stop the rioters, but from what we've seen,
Where? The White House?
yeah.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
story.
like-
A lot of cops were involved in that.
Yeah, a lot of cops were involved in that from what I seen and from what they said.
Never before shown video of people
Yeah.
beating on the cops. Did you see that one?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about that.
Mass shooting, maniac,
Yeah.
in Boulder, Colorado.
I'm gonna try to keep it on the light note, so I won't go that deep into it. But
The problem is that there's nothing light about what's going on around us. I mean, guy goes out shooting spree, and then they're going to put him in jail for life. And we're going to support him and give him all sorts of counseling and try to rehabilitate him.
It's crazy. Say good morning to Johnny. Johnny
Depp.
Schnebley.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Schnebley. We know Peter, but we don't know Johnny unless they're one and the same. I got to look it up and see if you're one and the
maybe
same.
he's Peter's brother.
I don't know.
Johnny.
Let's ask him.
We never called him about when are we going down there. We've been very busy. We haven't done anything about what we said we were going to do. I'm a little perturbed.
we've been a little busy.
I got no curtains.
We've been busy.
I got no
Johnny plays the
curtains.
piano, so Johnny, we got to get you up here.
I got no curtains.
You got no, and he lives in Boynton Beach, so
I got no curtains.
I heard you got no curtains.
I got no curtains.
Curtains where?
So Johnny has to be related to Peter, his brother. So Johnny, since you play the piano, we have a piano here. You got to come on down. And I guess he's part of the Schnebley Vineyards.
And bring some wine.
Winery,
Bring some
100%.
wine.
We never had the avocado wine, did you?
Yes.
No, is it still in there?
We
No, I
finished
had
all
it.
the wine. You had the avocado? How was it?
It's good.
I didn't have that one. We got to start again. All I do is go to Publix and buy things for Fridays.
It's
all
all
I can
sold
tell you.
out everywhere.
Yes, we definitely round two. We have
Who's
to
the
set a date to go
bartender
there.
on Friday? Now that you got her,
Her
Tracy,
and Summer.
and Summer, so who's going to bartend?
I'm thinking Teddy's going to bartend and let Tracy partake in the event.
I think Tracy wants to bartend.
But Tracy paid for the event, so
Tracy likes to be in front. The only thing with Tracy, you got to watch the pour, because
well, everything's going to be pre-measured. So I think Summer's coming in today to start putting the kits together. But I got to tell you, I had a hard time finding coconut cream. So then again, you're in my head. You're always in my head.
coconut cream is is cacao. It's coco
So Coco
leche.
Loco, or do you buy Goya? Because I couldn't find the
Coco
organic
Loco.
one. They were out of it.
Coco loco.
So I bought that. So now I'm thinking, as
It's
I'm
thick,
in
that one.
Publix, how am I going to get the thick cocoa cream
You put it
into
in the
bottle?
microwave, and
It's in
then
a can, isn't it?
Yes.
Please don't
it comes out like
microwave
a
cans.
paste. No, you take it out of the.
I'm
can.
So
Just
the
as a
question is, how am
disclaimer.
I going to get the cocoa? I might have to go back. I might have to go to Publix and get the other one.
They sell a liquid.
They were out of it.
Okay,
They were out of
so-
all of them. So I might.
Hey,
Good
the
morning.
animator's back.
I saw the head go.
What is that? What kind of stuff? Does the stuff
We
have a
missed you,
name?
Hector. Souvenir.
Oh, jeez. I thought it was something to eat.
Welcome back. I have to tell you, your shows have been unbelievable.
Your last show was really cool with Grandma.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. They were all really great. At an undisclosed location.
I know, they really was undisclosed.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, for the most part, I did.
You got your tooth taken care of?
Yeah.
Amazing. Your shows are just spectacular. All
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, now I'm back here.
Well, we
Oh, I'm
missed you.
sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Glad
I'm
to
back
have you
there.
back.
Yeah,
Souvenirs.
no, glad to be back. I got everyone like stuff.
That was really nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's nice.
He's got
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I can give. Man, if you like, I can give what I brought for you two specifically right now.
Okay, let's see what stuff the animator got for
I'm
us.
afraid. I'm very afraid.
Clearly, as we told people yesterday, this show is not scripted, and we never rehearse.
It's
and
funny.
They go, never.
They found that so ridiculous. They said, "Come on."
It was an interesting show yesterday.
It was
So I text Hector, I put him WhatsApp, when are you coming back? And I get back out right now.
right now. That was cute. All right, what am I doing here? What do I do? It doesn't matter, or it matters?
Oh, you open it.
But it doesn't matter
You
which
did
ones we
ask.
open.
You did ask.
Oh, this is really cool.
This is beautiful.
Shut him up.
Yeah, I didn't bring any alcohol, but.
Oh, we have plenty
Oh,
of
we have
that,
plenty of
though.
that.
No worries. Thank you
We
so
never
much,
run
Hector.
out.
These are beautiful. And this is definitely more than a 1 ounce shot glass. I guess you've been
Double
hanging out with
shot,
us a long.
Dave.
Teddy's like, yeah.
I guess we better put an
Ounces? This
anchor
has got
on
like
these.
4,
A cinder block.
4 ounces.
We better put a cinder block on there.
I'm going to wear it around my neck. Nobody can steal this one.
I mean, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
You gotta write your name on
Hector,
the
this
bottom.
is
Wow.
awesome. Thank you
We
so
still haven't
much.
found that glass,
No,
huh?
we haven't.
You should see what I got anybody else.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to
Terrible,
ask.
You guys want to see what he got you, too?
You want these back?
Yeah, they're paper bags.
I'll
Really
always
cool.
ask. I'm excited. I'm terrified, actually.
Let's see if you make it.
What
Oh.
currency? What currency do you use in the Dominican?
There we go.
Pesos.
Oh, that's a Dominican. I didn't know why I thought it was like a North.
This is so cool.
Oh, there.
Oh, thank
She
you.
got a totem doll. Be careful
This
before
is
she
so
puts pins in
cute.
it when she gets upset with us.
Also got like a bunch of keychains if anyone wants one.
That's so cute.
Thank you, Hector.
You can pass them around. There's only 6 of them.
Oh, that's so cool.
They use pesos in
I'll pass
DR.
them around,
Did you
I
know
promise. I
that?
just want to see them.
I also got everybody one of the, something like this. For,
Nice shot.
What is that?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I think I like where it came from.
Ah, do you know what fruit that is?
Guanabana.
Guanabana, beep, beep, dee, dee. Guanabana, ba, boom, boom. Remember that song?
What do you do with
Guanabana?
this?
You plant it.
No, this is powder. You put it in drinks.
You drink it.
So we can add this to the bottles for the drinks.
Hector, this is so cute.
Hector, that was so sweet of you. Thank you. You
Well,
all, you all got totem dolls. We better be nice to them, Freddie, or they're going to curse us.
I saved you a dolphin.
I'm getting a little nervous.
What do you got?
I saved you a dolphin.
Bottle opener.
Oh, no, you can try to open it. You can try to open bottles.
So cute. Hector.
So
Where
cute.
did they go?
Well, you saw the show, an undisclosed island location.
Undisclosed island location.
See, maybe I should ask after.
Don't worry, they're playing contest please.
These are so cute, Hector. Thank you. Did you have a nice time?
I only brought like 6 of them for like the interns, but
Yeah, we can't have them. These are for the interns.
Okay.
Cool. Here, toss me one.
Well, there's a couple. There's surfboard and there's here. See what you want. Surfboards and a dolphin.
they also did bring the.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cute.
Food?
Food try day.
What are those?
Candies. Dulces de other things.
Oh, dulce de coco.
other things.
Dulce de coco.
Peanut on honey.
These are so cute, Hector.
How did that go that
It
way?
got the sticky stuff on it.
Wow, Freddie, look at
No,
all
it
of
has
this.
sticky on it. And my cat stuck on my finger.
It's so cute.
You know that a lot of people don't eat sweet right now.
Oh, this is guayaba. This is all sorts of.
He's
oh,
all
I know
excited.
these.
Look
I
at
know
him.
these.
He's like, I feel like I'm home.
I know these.
Hidden in a candy store.
This is
These are all candy?
bandeja de halo tray.
You see, we don't get out much here, guys.
Wow, this is orange and guava milk. This is guava. This is delicious. We gotta get white cheese. Salsa dulce.
No, this is juice.
Yes. I know what it is. Yes, that's a Haitian deal. Dominican and Haitian share their stuff.
Teddy, you're gonna have to look up these
Oh, you had this for breakfast?
sound Spanish.
It's kind of sweet.
Wow.
This is good stuff.
Are these candies?
Yeah.
What is this,
I was
Fleck?
looking more for dairy.
What's Jules?
It's like, it's called juice. It means sweet, but it's you have it for a dessert.
I was looking up for you.
It's like 10. Yeah.
My father used to grow this stuff. Wow, I can't believe you just did that.
Why?
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet, yeah.
They're like sweet macaroons.
You like these? You like this?
What is that? I haven't.
It's like 10.
Guanabana. Dun, dee, 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 dee.
It's like apricot and
That's
coconut.
good. You know what you
macro-
put?
it's
You
like
put
a-
gubba rum in that.
The one time I wish I could read Spanish.
I'm
See, we
Italian.
got Passover this week, and this is like a macaroon, so we can eat these.
Oh, Palm Sundays this weekend, isn't it?
Well, speaking of Passover.
Palm Sundays this
Speaking of
Sunday.
Passover.
Don't let it pass you.
Oh, yeah.
Palm
no,
Sundays
actually,
this
but
Sunday, right?
I do have one last episode
Yeah?
for bread.
For bread, okay, we'll do that this week.
Oh, it is Passover.
Doesn't start till Saturday night, though.
True. So I might as well get something started.
Absolutely. One last episode on bread. These are delicious. You want to taste
This
them?
is amazing.
This is like a sweet macaroon.
These are guava paste.
And you can probably have
different
these because I
types.
bet they're gluten free.
I wouldn't chance it. I don't know.
You wouldn't.
I don't know how they made it.
She's reading. They're really good.
I had that. In Puerto Rico, they serve this at funerals
Because it's sweet
with the hot chocolate.
with hot chocolate.
Oh, that's delicious, Hector.
I know. Those are really good.
And they're very, very sugary, so I only took a pinch. What?
Orange candy. Wow. Sweet candy. Nice. These are awesome. Hector, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, you guys can't handle the coffee.
Not at all.
Delicious.
Orange
Little
bar.
guy.
You ever seen that?
No,
I never seen that either.
never seen that. I would have thought it was.
What, Hector? What
A
is
soap.
that?
Might be.
Yeah, it's just like a trinket.
A little trinket?
Ever see the Brady Bunch?
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's what it is. Ever see the Brady Bunch
No.
in Hawaii?
Is that the...
Be careful, Batman. They now have little figurines of us.
There's coffee in there.
And this is all guava?
This is guava. I don't know. Is this with milk?
Orange and
then I don't
guava.
know what this one is.
One has milk, one doesn't, I guess. Wow.
This is delicious.
We'll open it up for you. I know. Back
We
to
gotta get
Publix
white
to get some
cheese.
white cheese, and I'm going to get some more cocoa milk. Some more to come with that also. You had a nice time?
I did.
Did Grandma come back with you?
No, not this time.
That's your mom's mom?
No, that's Dad's.
That's Dad's mom. But that's who you live with here?
No.
Different grandma. Different grandma.
You got to
She's
see
tiny.
family and stuff back home?
I do.
Beautiful kitchen, too.
Yeah, nice kitchen. Yeah, very nice kitchen. Very spacious.
He's like, it's spacious, and I've got a mixer.
I like this.
You like that?
Put it in your car.
Anytime you say something to me, I'm gonna be like this.
Yeah, they're not going to be like this.
Welcome
'cause he
back to
make me
YouTube,
drink.
Blake. Wow, we got a full house.
What's wrong with your head? You need a haircut?
Huh.
You want me to cut your hair?
Yeah, I probably need one.
Got to get Maria. She's
Scissors.
coming. When's Maria
Hand me the
coming?
scissors.
Tomorrow?
Not now.
What?
We got Maria coming tomorrow?
Why would you say that?
This is Wednesday.
That's where mask at me. So
Because we do Wellness Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know. Why would you say that? That look of fear. Teddy's thinking how she's already thinking what she's doing with her little. And what is his name? Marcus. Nice. I was actually thinking of you today, Marcus, because someone posted a video about a bat that was too old to fly. So at the sanctuary where they rescued this bat who's 30 years old, they just hold it and let it flap its wings so it gets its exercise, and he thinks he's flying, but yet he's not because he's 30 and he cannot.
Me and bats right now are not on a
I love
friendly.
bats.
But Teddy loves bats.
I love
I
that.
know.
And the other thing, a mutual friend of ours is now an iFit trainer on the treadmill.
Really?
What's an iFit trainer?
So you know how I run all these places on my iFit? She is now a trainer. Remember we talked, this mutual friend lives out by you. She's your age. She went to Temple Bethel.
Ah, yes.
She's
oh.
iFit trainer. I know. She posted on Facebook. I got to reach out to her because that's like amazing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
She was a theater major, art, singing, vocal.
Yeah.
So I don't know how she ended up being an iFit trainer, but that's kind of cool.
And we never had her come in here to sing?
I thought she lived in New York.
Yeah, I definitely did
Did
not know
anybody
she
ever
was
say
that.
hello?
I'm going to say hello to her today.
See, you get to say hello and people think I'm creepy.
The benefits of me versus you.
I can see that.
See what happens when you're not here? A whole lot of
know.
information. Isn't that kind of cool, though? So I'm going to reach out to her. And the bat. And remember, Michaela Page,
I'm sorry?
when we did our 1-year anniversary at Juniors,
What about it?
one of the singers, Michaela,
What about it?
she's now in Nashville recording at one of their studios. She's the one that posted the bat video.
She's singing in Nashville?
Yep.
And she sang on our show?
Yep.
And you didn't care to explain
I
this
just
to me?
found that out today, as a matter of fact.
Really?
I know. Aaron went to elementary school with her. Actually, Aaron went to school with both these girls, but yeah.
Why are you taking notes?
Because I forget, because I'm getting old, and these are all the things that we got to do. Like, we never uploaded Fuego from yesterday.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes, we did, or no, we didn't. Exactly. So, that's now why I take notes, because I forget what we got to do, because
I
we're
thought we
getting
had
old.
talked about that.
We did, and then we had a little incident.
Then we had to put up a 5 million.
We had a little incident that sort of took us off our game yesterday, remember?
No. I do not.
And we didn't have Blake or Teddy or Hector, so more to come with all of that. So you doing Teddy Unscripted today?
Nope, not today.
Really?
I think, and I was talking to Mike Maki about this, it's going to be changed to a pre-recording day because Tuesdays have gotten crazy and I feel like I've been neglecting it because there's just so much to do on Tuesdays. So I think on Thursdays I might be pre-recording it at some point and then playing it on Tuesdays.
Okay. And your link tree is amazing. I went and I changed colors just to go more with our colors, but it looks incredible.
Good, I'm glad.
I went and I clicked on it, and I was like, because I kept forgetting to ask you if you had done it, and you did it. It was incredible.
Johnny and Peter are brothers.
All right, well, since Johnny plays the piano,
He loves
we
the
now
show,
got to
yes.
get
He's gonna
Johnny
come in
over
and
here.
play.
He's in Boynton, so he's got to be close.
Yeah, come on in.
And
Come
bring
and
some
play the
wine.
piano, Johnny. Tomorrow is Dawn's birthday. I do, because it makes her cringe. I love to make her cringe. I
See
gotta
what
tell
happened
you,
yesterday when we talked about my birthday?
and I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna ignore her for the next couple of seconds because she will do everything in her power
Not to
to
talk about it.
change the subject. But tomorrow we shall all be smoking cigars.
Cigars?
Yeah, even Dawn.
Really?
Yeah. You said you were gonna play along. You did say that, right?
I will play along, yes.
That's right. So you just.
100%.
happens.
More to come. Hector's working on his last show on bread. Blake, what are you working on today?
And she changes the subject.
You're working more on getting that transatlantic piece together.
Ah, they're on tomorrow. And here's what happens. We had a time change. They did not. They changed their time next week, so we're going
Oh,
back
that's
and forth.
interesting.
They're 4 hours versus 5 hours. But I think we got that all taken care of. I've got a great guest coming on today. Her name is Angel. So back to Angel and Hope and all of that magical things that we get to do. So we're going to hear a bit about her story and what she's doing. So more to come. Ready to wrap it up? No, we're
No.
not discussing my birthday. Oh, no, we're not. So to all of those of you that have birthdays this week, Jeff Greenberg, a lot of birthdays this week is all I can tell you.
Including yours.
Yeah, that too.
What do
50.
you want for your birthday?
50 according to Facebook. I turn
What do you want for
tomorrow.
your birthday?
World peace and dominance. No. sound like Faith.
Oof.
That's
I
just
sent shiver down my spine.
Faith. That's just so scary. When I
I heard
told
you
Faith
wanted
Washington.
a puppy for your birthday. Is
No,
that true?
thank you very
Want a
much.
dog?
No, I'm good with that.
You sure? Not a parakeet, not a bird, not butterfly.
Nothing more to clean
I was
up
gonna
after.
send Teddy to go get you like 100 butterflies in a cage.
Funny thing is, her mom went to Trade Winds, which is right across the street from Butterfly World. No, I would like to keep Teddy as part of our crew. We got a lot of work to do. I need to keep her like in a bubble wrap. This one we're totally bubble wrapping. You as well. We keep this one in a box. This one's getting bubble paper.
This one, a force field. Did you see where there
She's scary.
is a volcano erupting? It was the winter, so there erupted ice, and then now the fire coming out of it. And they used a drone to fly over it, and it erupted when the drone was going by, and it hit the drone.
Really?
Yeah, it melted the drone. You see the drone going down into the volcano. What a
That's
shot.
like a Star Wars shot.
Unbelievable. Now I was like,
And then I feel like I go, Slick, did you get that shot? And you go, oh, no, technical difficulties. The camera wasn't on.
The lens cap was on. Forgot
It's
to
so
hit
sad when you
record.
guys are all in my head and I know what they would each say about each thing. You know I don't get out much.
unbelievable.
Don't drink that coffee.
Why?
I don't know what I put in it. Definitely high octane for sure.
Yes, it needs a little. It's strong. You make then you wonder why it can only have one cup.
Needs a little bit of Capistara.
No, it needs a lot of copper
I'll
stuff.
be working on that. All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We'll see you on Slick Speaks at 10:30.
Yeah, don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.